I drink, and the things I do. That's what I consider excess energy. You're basically using when you drunk like sugar, things like colas and things. They're very sugary, but they also give you some form of energy, which is much rather to have to use when you're doing something. I mean, they're good for parties, birthdays and that. When even some people can treat it as a New Year's revelation videos, New Year's revelation stuff. People celebrate the new year and moving on to the next one. I think next year, the end of next year, is going to be better. And I think it's going to be better because there's a lot more things like vaccines going out now, so things will be cleared by autumn next year, I think. So 2022, by the time 2022 comes around, we should be in the clear to not have to wear masks or limited go places at limited hours and not being restricted to how many space you can give. But you can just walk into a shop and not worry about face covering. So, it's safer to do such a thing. So yeah. Yeah. So that's still soaking because obviously it's still very dry. Stuff I just pulled off. You can even feel how soft, how dry that stuff is. So that's all going to go in and sort out. And I'm going to pick up the camera again, which if I knew where I put the camera, which is near where the scrapyard is, because of very iffy mess stuff, but I'll do what it needs to do. Right, I'm going to move this. We're filming an hour already. Pretty good, isn't it? We've done managed quite well. So, for the last hour, guys, we have done some bit of work. I'm just going to take you off the charger for the time being. I think we're alright, probably at 70% or something. So, yeah, just going to show you what I've just been doing. Off camera and early today. Obviously, as I said, Dun's Tree got a little hut in between them. We've got a hillside building the other side between the road. Obviously, we've got some cars going on with the back of the station. We've got some fencing going in between the stairs, up and down the platform of the station. That's where the tickets will happen. And you walk through the house onto the platform. They don't look like this anymore. I'm quite happy to say they don't look anything like this. It used to. I mean, the place across the road from where we live is the next railway line. And it looks quite something like this, actually. Which is funny enough, it did look something like that when it used to run. Obviously it was a while ago. From before my time, before I was around. But yeah, I kind of think to myself thinking, if you know what I mean, it kind of feels like you're achieving something, but it's taken a long time to get there. So yeah. So what we got here? We got the 350 all here. DMU, well, the two dummy cars, but these locos specifically is coming in particular order. So you have to put is the camera focus. Focus please, camera. We've got Coach D on that one. So that'll be one of the end cars. We've got Coach. Focus. Coach B. So that will be in this particular order. We've got Coach A, so A, B, C, D. And here's the power car, which is Coach C. There we go. So we've got Coach D, C, B, A. Well, A, B, C, D. So, yeah, specific order. And the locos will be powered from that Coach C unit. Will power the whole train right around the layout. and basically this thing got really good lighting, which I'm going to show you in a minute. They've got really good lighting on this train, so if the track can handle it, we should be okay. Where's Class 06? Class 06, give me a second to see if I can find it. I think it fallen down and it went down next to the circuit breaker, which I put down there for the benefit of what I was doing. Is it down here still? Or did it been put out of the way? No, it's still down here. Has she been run much? She hasn't run much as the others. So I might give her a quick run and see how she performs. I'm going to disconnect some of the scenery now. Well, all the accessories to make my lap look as good as it does already. So I've got a bunch of stuff going on, but yeah. I think it's about, I don't know, 8, 9 o'clock. So I've got plenty of time to play my video games or chill out and watch some films if I want. Have a glass of, well, I'm going to have a drink of, I was going to say Dr. Pepper, but I don't have any. A glass of J2O, of cherry and glitterberry. I don't think you ever heard of just give me a second. You ever heard of J2O, cherry and glitterberry? Let me know in the comments below if you have heard of that one. It comes out every Christmas time or Easter, because it still stands around until Easter. Oh, and it's because it's cold and I'm getting tired, so that's why I eat more often in the evening. Oh, tell you what, I cleared my nose though. Nice. Sneezing has its perks. When you sneeze, it clears your nose. I just try to keep myself positive. I know it's not easy at the moment with things going on, but sometimes try to tend to be happy to someone, or a relative person like your family or friends. I mean, it tells me enough about I'll make her happy, you know, making her funny or write she's down. I mean, I could do that well with her because, well, I used to go to college with her a lot every day. But right through, right at the end of 2011, right through 2012, 2013, 2014, you can see the picture. So I basically knew her a long time, and we were best friends. So, meant we are actually good friends. And obviously I think Rena really likes us being best friends because she'll feel upset if I didn't, you know, appreciated her as a friend. Or, you know, if I decide to not talk to her for a long period of time, she gets worried. So, yeah. So there's a bunch of things that I am going to aim for next year. I'm just going to start from when I come back on. Here's the loco. I'm going to sit down in a minute because I've been signed up for the best part of an hour, so even for someone at age of 25, still sometimes I need to sit down. Because stand up can be, after a while, can be very knackered. How come I run out of energy so much? Stamina issues. I always had that as a problem as a kid. I never used to even run when I was a kid. I bet it can get past walking level. I didn't really have the interest to run as anyone when I was young. Well, we got the 060. Let's move the stand out of the way. At least we've got a few things achieved today. It's not a lot, we have still got a few things to done. So we're going to put the water to go up on top of the glass cabinet now. This is out of the way. I know I'm going to touch it, so yes. Always good. keep things out like that away from kitty cats or kids, because they might try to think it's a bubble bath for them. And connecting some pictures to the first time, which should be good. But obviously for now we're just going to run the Royal Mail coach to the 060. When you see what it is, it means I can have an early night if I want. I don't always. Whoops. I don't always have an early night because there's always something I need to get done. Sometimes I make an excuse because I don't want to go to bed early. Can't be bothered. At the weekend I tend to be like that. During the week I have to because routine. During the weekend I'm not so bothered because it's time to just chill out and just have a bit of fun. But yeah, hopefully next year, even then I'm not having my sister and my boyfriend with moving places. Yeah. Right. So guys, I'm going to talk to you guys then. We will run some more locos in a minute, but I just want to tell you some new possible ideas with next year and be around the corner now. Oh, that's nice and warm. Can't exactly do that very often. There's the loco. I'm guessing it hit the signal sign for the double crossing there. There it is. So I want to talk to you guys very shortly so we can run her. Here she comes. Basically the train is slightly low. You would even believe that little thing that actually got hooked into this hobby. That little chunder there. I do like these chunders, even though they're basic, but they're quite good fun. And occasionally they do cause problems. Sometimes. Not all the time, but sometimes. So guys, hello. I wanted to mention a few new things that going to fall off again. I want to mention a new few things about for next year, or I'm going to be achieving. I don't know what your plans are, but for mine, I'm going to try to get better with my money, which I'm rubbish at. I've been better for the last few years, but I'm not still that good to controlling my money. But I'm trying to get better for the benefit, for the future, for me moving out to somewhere place like Bromley, because obviously the prices will go up places like that because being in town and everywhere else. But it's not because of that, also because I want to have a pet dog in the future. And obviously I just want to achieve my money and my confidence level to be in there by myself and, getting better with myself and getting to know new people and showing the same interest with some things like my hobbies. With model trains, there's going to be a lot of people like model trains because how popular it is, and a lot of people like real trains with it, so it makes it work. So obviously I am going to try confidence and money for my next year's goal, and I think that we could continue going that for the next 9 years or so. So try to get it better and better to the point I'm ready to move out and achieve another new things when I live in Bobney in the future. So the idea is, for me, it means I can grow confidence, get to know some new people, try to overcome my anxiety, which is not easy. My autistic level will still be there, but try to control it, which will be helpful in some way. But yeah, so that's my goals for next year. Try to get better with my money and get better within my well, just on a number of things really. Should we run a different loco? Because suppose I've got to choose the budget train.